So we made it, and we are currently visiting this place in Aqaba, which are supposed to be castle ruins, or maybe we'll get to the castle ruins. I'm not 100% sure at this point. It's been a really long trip over here. So we took a bus. It took supposed to only take 6 hours, but I think altogether it almost took like 7 or 8 hours, especially with the border control. However, Jordan's like an hour ahead, so we kind of lost an hour in that sense too. And the weather's really nice, really nice. Like I bought a hat and I had a lot of jackets with me. I just got to get rid of those. After that, we're gonna go to the desert and then Petra's tomorrow. And so far so good. So this is country number, I think 4 on this trip. Yeah, because we had Morocco, Israel, Palestine, and this is Jordan. Beautiful place. And another thing is, you know, all of these countries used to be together, like especially the Orient, Middle East. So it's just so silly how they're all broken up into each country now, because actually the culture is very similar. And you really notice that when here, you know, Saudi Arabia is right next to us. You can see Egypt from here too. So it's just one of those things where it's almost silly that they have these small countries. But as our tour guide said, like around 1917, it really started being that way. And that for most of the ages before, like medieval ages and everything, it all just used to be one, you know, sometimes occupied by Turkey or the Ottoman Empire. And yeah. All right, so we're at the Red Sea right now, and here in the background, those buildings in very far background, that's Israel. Then here's the Red Sea. That is Egypt right there. So when we go down there where the mountains are, that's Saudi Arabia. So you basically have like 3 countries in addition to Jordan that you see. Pretty neat. All right, so we're gonna do a Jeep tour now, and we are in this beautiful backdrop. Desert, Wadi Rum. So yesterday we did a Wadi Rum tour. We did a Jeep tour through the desert in the same location The Martian and Transformers were filmed. And I also did a camel ride this morning. These are the outtakes of Wadi Rum. I didn't get the chance to talk a whole lot during the tour, but it was really fun. I highly recommend it. This is like a 2-day tour from Israel to Jordan. And now we are in Petra. And we're gonna explore the lost city of Petra for about 4 to 5 hours. Alright, we are currently in Petra, and you see the Indiana Stores gift shop in the background. And now we're going to do our tour for like 4 or 5 hours. Very exciting. The guide already told us to not do the horses because you're always going to be overcharged with those and everything. There's a really cute dog lying here. And you know I'm a sucker for dogs, so gonna pet this little dog. But yeah, basically, yeah, it's going to be an exciting day. It's going to be a very long day too. We are very lucky with the weather supposedly, because right now it's around February 19th, so end of February, mid of February. And last week there was a snowstorm. However, this week, very sunny. It might get colder once you get down into the valley. There's a lot of history in Petra. So, you know, it's like the Valley of Moses, where he actually like squeezed the rock and water came out. He also settled here, and Aaron, his brother, who was always speaking for him because Moses couldn't speak right because of his tongue, he kind of died around here too, on top of a hill. I couldn't take a picture of it because we were driving there. But yeah, there's a lot of history here, and it's going to be very exciting. Alright, so it turned out to be way warmer. I have like 2 jackets here, and we're currently working down towards the tomb in Petra. So I personally won't make it to the monastery today, but people who had 2 days here, they will. And it's pretty gorgeous. It reminds me a bit of the US, you know, like Joshua Tree and Grand Canyon and all of that together, or just like the Arizona area, which confirms again how similar all areas are throughout the world, right? Alright, so here we are. Currently at the tombs. You have the camels in the background. You have a million people asking you whether or not you want to pay for a camel ride. But yeah, this is probably one of the most prominent monuments, aside from the monastery. And we made it. World wonder.